to achieve my goals.
There
I
you go.
want to thank my mom for always supporting me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Number 9,
I don't hear
Carlos
myself back though.
Jimenez. With his
Normally I hear
mom,
myself
Eva
back.
Jimenez, and his dad, McGill Jimenez. Carlos wants to thank my mom for always supporting me. Since ever started playing this sport,
This
I
is where you
always
usually
want to
go,
thank
right?
my dad for
That's why
always
is
being
this
my
usually where
best
plugged in?
friend.
Yeah.
Number 22, Alexis Garcia Contreras.
It is
With
picking
his
up though.
mom, Cynthia Garcia, and stepdad, Humberto Villanes. Says Alexis, I
That
just
means they're
want to
hearing
thank
us when
my
we talk,
family
huh?
for pushing me to be better
Yeah.
every day, especially my
It's so
mom.
weird though, because
And I
I'm not
just
hearing
hope my
any
brother
feedback like
Saul
normal.
works
You know what I mean?
harder
Like
next year.
how you can hear yourself talking.
Yeah.
Number 54, Isaias
I don't
Benitez,
know, man.
Just go for it. Or...
accompanied by his dad,
Oh, is this record button usually on?
Honorio Benitez, and his brother,
I wouldn't say
Nazario
that's usually on.
Benitez.
I think
He would
so.
like to thank my dad for helping me be a part of this program. I also want to thank
Well, you're
all
off
of
right
my
now.
coaches, especially Coach Mack. I want to thank my brother for letting me mentor him and get him into football.
Wait, now it's hearing everything.
Number 60, Yair Trujillo. With his mom, Alma Karina Gonzalez, and sister, Alexandra Trujillo. Yair says, I want to thank my family for pushing me every day. And number 66, Ricardo Diaz. With his mom, Claudia Cano, and dad, Ricardo Diaz Sr. Ricardo says, I want to thank my parents for always supporting me throughout my years in high school.
We're using that mic.
That's what it's picking up.
Like I mean, is
And now the managers of this year's team. Alana Lee, accompanied by mom, Mary Lee. Says Alana, I want to thank my mom, the football players, coaches, and other managers. Chula Vista won the toss and it's deferred to the second half.
I'll take pictures of it.
Are they still saying?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise.
When you sing by the doors where we lie, what so proudly we hail, that the twilight's blessed whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly stream, and the rocket's red hail, the guns bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Arthur. Then on the carry.
Alrighty, folks, sorry about all the confusion. I welcome you out to Joseph Rindon Stadium here in the first quarter. It is 0-0. The Spartans are going against the Bonita Vista Barons tonight. Welcome to senior night and homecoming here at Chula Vista High School. My name is Andrew Breitenbach, and tonight's game is brought to you by Club TC. Once again, it's the Bonita Vista Barons and the Chula Vista Spartans. Bonita coming out in their whites, Chula Vista in their all blues. We pick up the action here 0-0 with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sorry for the technical difficulties. The Barons are going to take the snap, and it's going to be blown dead. And at starting quarterback for the Barons, Juan Manuel Gomez, the sophomore, number 10.
First down, 15 at the Bonita 36.
And so after the penalty, we're going to back it up. Tonight is senior night and the final game of the season. Sorry for all the technical difficulty, folks. So they're going to send a man in motion, and Gomez is going to bobble the snap. It's going to go up in the air. He's going to catch it, and then he's going to run back and just fall down before he takes the hit. It's going to be second and very long here coming up for the Barons. After the penalty and the muff snap. So tonight is the last game for a couple players here on the Spartans, notably Aaron Hernandez, Nick Oregon, Carlos Jimenez, Omar Perez, who's actually out tonight for injury, Alexis Garcia, Isais Benitez, Yair Trujillo, and Ricardo Diaz. Those are all the seniors playing their final game tonight. So Gomez is going to take the snap, look right, fire deep downfield. It's going to be caught by number 3 on the Barons. Tackle made by Aaron Hernandez on the play. That's going to flip field. First down for the Barons. Malosi Iuli on the catch. Alrighty, so it's going to be first down here for the Barons on homecoming / senior night and the final game of the 2021 shortened season. Number 10, Gomez. Looks like he's going to draw an offsides penalty there on the Spartans. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Spartans. The Barons, 1st and 5, with the ball on the Spartans 31 here. Early in the game, there was a fumble by the Spartans, giving the ball to the Barons. So Gomez is going to hand the ball off, and the Spartans are going to stop the runner. Number 11, Cody Warrenix, the running back on the play. So early in the game, the first offensive play, number 9, Carlos Jimenez, came out of the game with an ankle injury, but he's back in the game now, playing defense. Gomez will take the snap. He's going to hand it immediately up the middle. And number 11 is going to wrestle his way for the first down. So that's going to be a first down, Bonita, once again. Bonita has some big offensive linemen. Definitely a bit bigger in size than the defensive line of the Spartans here tonight. So 1st and 10. Bonita has the ball on the Spartans' 20-yard line. Gomez in at quarterback, and there's going to be a flag. It's going to be 1st and 15 coming up after the penalty here. Juan Manuel Gomez back at quarterback, takes the snap, looks right. He's going to fire deep over the top to number 3. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what they say. So the refs are backing the ball up here. Looks like the penalty is against Bonita. So it's going to be an offensive pass interference penalty against the Barons on the last play. Not a touchdown. Still 0-0 game here. If you haven't done so already, please go check out this week's interviews on our YouTube page, CVHS Spartans Football, where I personally speak with the seniors out at practice throughout the week. Pretty cool little segment we have there. We are beyond happy to have fans out here in attendance tonight. Great high school football atmosphere. It's been tough to get fans in the stands due to COVID, but tonight we really have the full atmosphere. Also, coming up at halftime, we're going to announce the homecoming court. That should be exciting. So the Spartans actually have 3 freshmen starting tonight. They're a pretty young team overall. Nate Hauk and Santiago Macias are starting on defense, and starting quarterback, number 13, Sean Arce, is also a freshman. So, like I said, 3 freshmen starting tonight. I also believe this is the first time ever a freshman quarterback has started here at Chula. I talked to the coaches throughout the week, and a lot of them said they can't ever recall. So, after all of the confusion, they're going to call it a touchdown. So they're negating the pass interference. We're going to go back. So that's going to be a 25-yard touchdown for the Barons. Pretty confusing play there by the refs. Walked them all the way back like the penalty was called, and then ended up calling it a touchdown. And Coach Bannister is not happy about that call, and I don't blame him. A lot of confusion here, it looks like, from the refs. They call the touchdown, but we're still waiting for quite a few minutes here to kick the extra point. Number 42 is set to kick the extra point for the Barons. That's Julian Acosta, the junior, but he still has not been able to. Probably one of the strangest times I've seen this season.
No, too short, boss.
Alrighty, so here we go. 6-0 Barons set to kick the extra point. Julian Acosta, number 42. Kick is up. And it's good. So it's going to be 7-0 here early. If you're just joining us, it's 7 Barons, Chula Vista 0 with 1 minute 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chula Vista had an early drive, but we couldn't cover it because we had technical difficulties. During that drive, there was a fumble giving the Barons the ball. The Barons take the ball all the way down the field, and on a play that was first called, offensive pass interference is then called a touchdown after several minutes of confusion here from the refs, and now here we are. So back to receive number 6, Raymond Cruz, and number 7, Nick Organ.
Thanks, boss.
And set to kick off, number 42, Julian Acosta, once again. We've seen a lot of different types of kickoffs so far. And so, a lot of confusion here out of the refs. It's confusing me for sure. They pick the ball up and they move it. So the Barons are going to be kicking off from Chula Vista's 45. Only 45 yards to the touchback. A minute 29 still on the clock here in the first quarter. Set to kick off here. And the kick is up. And it will be caught in the end zone for a touchback. It's going to be first down, Chula Vista on their own 20 here. And out comes number 13, Sean Arce, in his first start here at the varsity level. Big game for Sean. He's been the starting quarterback at the JV level so far this season due to injury last week. Due to the injury Omar Perez suffered. Here is Sean in his place. So they're going to hand the ball to the right. And Oregon is going to take it a couple yards there. Just below us, You can see we have the Homecoming 2021 stage, and we have the Spartan cheerleaders. Only our second game with the Spartan cheerleaders this far. So, Arce takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Venegas. Venegas is going to have some open space, and he is going to work his way for the first down. Big push there out of number 24, Anthony Venegas. First down, Chula Vista. Move those chains. Unfortunately, last week, as I said, Omar Perez was injured. But it creates a great opportunity here for Sean. Ooh. Alrighty, so RC takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's going to look deep. And he's going to throw it to number 7, Nick Oregon. Good decision there. The senior was wide open for the completion. They're going to have the ball on the 49 of the Barons there. Another first down, Chula Vista. So that, folks, is going to be the end of the first quarter here. 7-0 Bonita here at Joseph Rindon Stadium. It's homecoming night. It's senior night. It is a big night here at Chula Vista High School. So after the quarter, we're going to flip field. While we have some time, folks, I'd like to list some of the starters here for the Spartans, starting with the big guys, the offensive line. Saul Garcia is the left tackle. Isais Benitez is the left guard. Joel Zapata in at center. Arce is going to take the snap, hand it to number 24, and Venegas is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And the final two linemen, folks, right guard, Yair Trujillo, and right tackle, Ricardo Diaz. So, that rounds off the total offensive line. The Spartans like to use lots of their receivers. From left to right, we see Arbal Sacedo Franco, and then Nick Oregon, and then on the top we have Aaron Hernandez. Arcee's going to take the snap a little high, and the pressure is going to be there. And it's going to be a loss again on the handoff. So it'll be a loss of 3, third and 15, third and 16 coming up here for the Spartans. Like I said, folks, this is the final varsity game of the season. The shortened 5-game season here. Bonita enters the game 1-2. Chula Vista enters the game 1-3. It's going to be a timeout taken by Chula Vista. Alrighty, so coming out of the timeout. 3rd and long for Sean Arce and the Spartans. If you're just joining us, it is 7-0. The Bonita Vista Barons over the Chula Vista Spartans here at Joseph Rendon Stadium. 10:32 to play in the first half. With 3 wide receivers spread out. Arce is going to take the snap, and he's going to roll to his left. And he's going to throw a strike to Arbol Cicero Franco right there on the sideline. Great catch. And let's see if they go for it here on 4th. 11-yard gain there on the play. And so, fourth down attempt coming up here for the Spartans. About 4th and 5. Arce is going to take the snap, and they're going to hand the ball off to Anthony Venegas, who's going to be tackled just behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be turnover on downs there. So Bonita Vista ball, 1st down. I'd like to remind all you that tonight's broadcast is presented by Club TC, the Chula Vista Middle School After School Program. Thank you very much, Club TC, for all of your help this season. We really appreciate it. So out comes the Bonita Vista Barons offense. It's going to be 1st down here at about midfield. They're going to hand it off. And it's going to be about a 5-yard gain there. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Barons. Led by their sophomore quarterback, Juan Manuel Gomez. With a bunch set of wide receivers to his right. Gomez is going to take the snap and hand it right up the middle. Looks like it's not going to be enough for the 1st down, but it'll be pretty close. Setting up a 3rd and 3 here. So, the ball is going to be on Chula Vista's 45. 3rd and 3 coming out. With 3 receivers stacked to the right, they're going to hand it off up the middle again. And that's going to go nowhere. Big stop there. Led by number 25, Nate Hauk. 4th and 2, 4th and 1 about coming up here. Looks like the offense of the Barons is going to stay on the field. So a 4th and short. Let's see what happens. So 4th and 2. Gomez takes the snap, hands it right up the middle. And it's going to be a 1st down for Bonita. Number 11 on the carry, Cody Warrenix. End zone. For the canopies behind the north end zone. Homecoming court for the north end zone. About 7:50 to go here in the first half, folks. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Barons. Gomez is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Up the middle to number 11. Warnix again. as we get closer to halftime, we're having the homecoming court gather in the north end zone. So stay tuned for halftime. Second and 5 coming up here. They're going to send a man in motion. The snap's going to go over the quarterback's head, and there'll be a flag all at once. It's going to be a false start on the offense. They're going to back it up 5. So now 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second down, 10.
About 7 minutes to go till halftime here. It is 7-0. The Barons over the Spartans from Joseph Rindon Stadium. If you can hear that, that is the Chula Vista cheer squad just below us. So, 2nd and 10. They're going to send a man in motion once again. And another flag. Looks like it could be another false start. Let's see. And so another false start. So it'll be 2nd and 15 coming up after both penalties. Changing things a bit here. Going from 2nd and 5 all the way to 2nd and 15. They'll send 13 in motion once again. Gomez is going to take the snap. The pressure is there from Seabass. And he is just going to throw it away at the feet of his receiver. Looks like the quarterback is shaken up on the play. So the trainers will come take a look. We'll step away for a second, folks. And so the Bonita quarterback will be clapped off here, walking under his own power, Juan Manuel Gomez. We'll see if he ends up entering the game at any point again tonight. And so, now the question is, who's going to check in at quarterback for the Barons? Looks like number 9, Max Roberts, will come in and play quarterback here for the Barons. So it's going to be 3rd and 15. Immediate challenge for Max. They're going to hand it off right away. And there's going to be a huge running hole. And it looks like the Barons are going to take that one inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal, Bonita. Number 7, Nick Organ, in on the tackle. I believe that was Alexander Jenin with the carry, number 33. But it is hard to tell. Roberts going to take the snap. Hand it off again.
13 on the carry, and Gibbs is stopped in the backfield by number 22, Garcia Contreras.
So Alexis Garcia in on the tackle there
Second and goal from
after the short run from Alexander Jenin. So second and goal here for the Barons with their new quarterback in. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle again. And that's going to get him even closer. It'll be third and goal on about the 3-yard line here. So third and goal for the Barons. The quarterback lines up with the running back directly behind him. It's going to be another quick handoff. And it's going to be a touchdown, Bonita Vista. That's going to make it 13-0 now. And here comes the extra point from number 42, Julian Acosta. And so the now starting quarterback, Max Roberts, with the hold. Acosta's going to line up. Here comes the snap. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. Even though it's low, it's through the uprights. And that's going to be 14-0 Bonita Vista over Chula Vista here at Joseph Rindon Stadium. Senior night, homecoming night. If you're just joining us, about 4 minutes to play here in the first half. And Chula Vista will get set to receive. Back to receive number 9, Carlos Jimenez, and number 7, Nick Oregon. So both these teams' victories were against Hilltop. Bonita Vista won 13-0. As the ball is fielded off the bounce by Carlos Jimenez. He's going to run to his left, find some open running room, and here he goes. He's at the 40. Oh, and it looks like the Bonita Vista players are going to run into each other. He's going to be at the 20, the 10. He's going to wave goodbye. Touchdown, Chula Vista on the kickoff return from the senior, Carlitos Jimenez. And unfortunately, folks, there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the refs say. Huge play there from the Spartans if it stands. And it's going to be holding on the receiving team. So it's going to be coming back, unfortunately. Looked like it was going to be a huge run back there. But unfortunately, the Spartans are going to get called for holding. I didn't even see the flag. I was so caught up in the moment watching him run down the field. And those last two guys to beat, and they ran into each other. Alrighty. So instead, it's going to be first down here for the Spartans, led out by their freshman quarterback, Sean Arce, the only freshman QB to start in the Spartan history. If you know of another, please comment. Arce is going to take the snap, give it to Venegas. Venegas is going to spin off one tackler, and the next will get him for a short gain there on first down. It's going to be no gain there on the play. We have about 3:26 to play here in the first half, folks. The Spartans would really love to get a score here. Down 14-0 on their home field. It's homecoming. And it looks like Coach Bannister and the Spartans are going to take a timeout. So, while we have a break, folks, in just 3 minutes and 12 seconds of football time, we'll be at the halftime ceremony, which is the homecoming court being announced. Pretty exciting. Thank you, Chula Vista Cheer Squad. So we resume play now after the timeout. 2nd and 10 to go for the Spartans. Arce is going to take the snap, roll to his right, fire a quick pass to Venegas, who's going to have some open space, bounce off one guy, and he's going to run through another one. And that's going to be a first down, Chula Vista. Great run after the catch there by Anthony Venegas, the starting running back for your Chula Vista Spartans. And so the Spartans have something rolling here with 2 minutes and 52 seconds and moving. So Carlitos Jimenez will be in the backfield on this play. Normally a wide receiver. Arce is going to take the snap, roll to his left, throw the pass, and a huge pass interference penalty on the Barons. Big hit before the ball even got there. So that's going to be a penalty against the Barons. Pretty blatant penalty there.
There are multiple penalties on the play. Pass interference against the Barons is declined. However, a personal foul against the Barons is...
So there's going to be a declined pass interference penalty by the Barons. And there will also be a personal foul penalty against the Barons. So it's going to be first down for the Spartans from their own 49 here. Great opportunity with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Arce lines up with Jimenez behind him. He has two